Hey guys, long time no video. I just got this sweet hat in the mail, so I wanted to show it off a little bit, because I'm proud of it. Um, this is my official Leetcode hat. Um, show off the back. I like that it's not a snapback. This is my kind of hat. I like these. I don't love the plasticky buckram in there. Gives it a very like structured front. Whereas you can see all the other parts are more squishier, but this part is really solid. But that's all right. It is what it is. Um, it came mailed from China, and it took a good amount of time to come. And when it came, it was all squished up in this plasticky part, with like some big creases, and you might even still be able to kind of see one over here. But it came, it was way crunched up. So what I did was I took a hair dryer and I kind of heated it up in here for about 30-45 seconds, and then I massaged it back into place, and it's looking a lot better. I might do it one more time for this section here now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, I first started doing Leetcode problems in like 2019. So it took me, what, 6 years, 7 years to get this. Not that I was doing it constantly the whole time. Um, but yeah, um, it's cool to get it. Um, I got almost all my points from doing the daily problem, which for a long time I was not doing. So for a long time I just wasn't really getting any points. I just kind of got into doing the daily problem for fun. I started pushing the random problem button a bunch of times. I was like, well, there's one daily that everybody does, so that's kind of fun to get in on. So that's how I got them mostly. As you can see, I don't really do any contests. I've only done two. They're just not at a good time for me. I actually did one like 3 or 4 weeks ago that I thought I got a great score on, and then they didn't count the contest because there was some kind of technical issue where people were having lag or something, so they decided not to count it. So I was like, why did I even go out of my way to do this? But yeah, um, since we're making a video, why don't we take a look at that daily problem once again? Looks similar to the one yesterday with the phone pad and stuff. So let's see what's different about it. You're given a word, keys mapped to numbers. It's allowed to remap the keys to distinct collections of numbers. The keys be mapped to any amount of letters. Okay, so I didn't make a video for yesterday's problem, but yesterday's problem was pretty similar. It looks like the only difference is that you can have repeat letters now, whereas the last problem was unique letters. But okay, I feel pretty good about how I want to solve this already, given I've already done yesterday's. So basically what I want to do is I want to look at the input. Make this a little bigger. I want to look at the input word, and I want to sort these by frequency so that like the most frequent ones are at the front. So for this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 X's. These ones are all the same, but basically, if there was a ton of one letter, I want to do that one first, because whichever one I'm going to be pushing the most, I want to assign to a button that's empty, so that I'm only pushing that button one time for each one of those letters. All right, so for this one that has a bunch of I's, I want to put I up front so that just pushing 9 gets me an I, right? So I'm just kind of going to do a sort of a greedy sorting by frequency, assign them to numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers I can use, because I can use 2 through 9, which is 8 numbers. So I'll say sort by frequency. First 8 cost 1. per character count. Next 8 cost 2 per character count. Next 8 cost 3, etc. Right? So let's start by sorting by frequency. Let's just jump right into it. I'm going to get the counts of each letter. I'll say counts is collections dot counter for the word. And I want sorted by frequency. So I'll say frequencies. I'll say, what do I want to call this? Sorted characters equals list of what do I want? Sorted counts dot items. List of counts dot items. Is that what I want? Sorted characters dot sort is e. Sort by frequency. Print. So let's see what that gives us. If that gives me what I'm looking for. Invalid syntax. Looks like I forgot a semicolon or a parentheses. Oh, I misspelled lambda. There we go. There we go. Couple errors there. Okay, so if I run that, this is sorted. Oh, it's sorted in opposite order. So I do want to say reverse equals true. Add another test case. A, B, 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 C, C, T, I, J, J, J. Okay, so now we're sorting the characters by their frequency. So that's good. So now I want to do this first cost, next cost, next cost. So say current cost equals 0 for index, comma, compare in sorted characters. Say character frequency equals compare. Okay, so now for the current cost, say if index %8 is 0. So if we've used up all 8 keys, then we want to increment the current cost by 1. Because then it's going to be 2 buttons to get to the next one. Otherwise, we need a total cost. I mean, that's what we're trying to get. Minimum number of pushes, total cost. Total pushes equals 0. So I want to add the frequency times the current cost and return the total pushes. So I'm not even using the character anywhere. Whatever, that's fine. Don't need to use it if I don't need to use it. So let's see if that's working out. Cannot unpack uninterable input. No, enumerate. That's what I meant to do. Boom. Looks like that works. Go ahead and submit it. Boom. There you go. Another 10 leak coins, 11 leak coins. Seems reasonable. What's going to be O of N, basically, for characters in Word, I think. Does it say somewhere? And log N. We'll use counting sort for frequencies. That would make sense. That's fair. It is only lowercase letters, so it's really like, you know, that would be fine to use a counting sort because that's only 26. So I want to implement that. I'm not even going to bother implementing that. Counting sort's boring. But that's a fair point. Okay, well, cool, man. Another problem on the books. I've wiped out, you know, a huge amount of my elite coins. Well, back up to 170. It's going to be a long, long time before I can make it to something else to redeem. What is this? 7,000, a little more. 16,000. Yeah, maybe we'll go for the t-shirt or the hoodie next if they still have those. This one cost me a lot, set me way back. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you know, the way I get them is I like to do the daily problem, but I also, if it's a problem that I don't like, I skip it. If it's a problem that is too hard, sometimes I skip it. Just look at the editorial. Sometimes I'll try and implement it after reading the editorial, but sometimes I won't if it's not interesting to me. This one I kind of thought about doing, but I didn't do. This one I did, this one I did, this one I did. You know, this one's a very like mathy question. Sometimes I skip the overly mathy ones. You know, math is fine, but like when it's, you know, a lot of whatever you call combinatorics, just not that fun. For me personally. If you like it, you like it. All right, well, thanks for watching. I don't know, I really make these videos for myself to just practice talking through a problem in case I ever have to do that. I got my cool hat, so feeling cool. And I'll see y'all later.